people of the World Wide Web. So it is Cypher Sigma Toys with another pickup haul, but with a little bit of a twist. So people who follow this channel know I have two fellow YouTubers that I normally keep in quite good contact with, one of them being AJ from AJ's Movie Place. Recently he did a purchase of some Lego from AliExpress, I believe it was. So I have used AliExpress once. I used it a long time ago. This was kind of in the infancy of the internet. I used it for some sort of transformer and that. I think it did turn up. It wasn't the greatest and I never really used it again. Obviously with Temu and Shein and all these other websites come back, AliExpress has kind of been brought to the forefront of, you know, where to buy stuff. I looked into it. Obviously if AJ got some Lego and stuff like that, but it just come in bags. And it kind of had triggered me to look into something. So there was one specific kind of builder figure I've been after. I've only got 2 bits for it. It is 4 parts essentially. So there are arms, a body, a head and legs. The head and the legs seem to be the hardest things to get. You're looking at 20 quid odd a piece. The complete builder figure, the cheapest I've seen someone offer it to me was £40. As I have 2 parts anyway, it then leaves me with a bit of a conundrum what to do. So obviously AJ had done this one, he'd got some Lego. So I've been on there a few times. As I'm an iron, when it's your first time, you sometimes get free delivery and everything else like this. Obviously because I'm a long-standing member, but I haven't got... I went round on the Black Fridays and I had a look what they had. And I purchased 2 things. So this was a few weeks ago. They have finally turned up. One turned up last week and one turned up this week. Due to an error with the posting that it went to my parents' house and not mine, but that's fine. So we've got this first one. So this, as you can kind of hear the rustling, sounds like a lot of bags, and it is a lot of bags. Basically it is a Lego set, a little bit like what AJ did. So I am a big Lego fan. I don't have much Lego. I have a Millennium Falcon, I have the DeLorean, my wife has a few Disney Castle stuff and that, but because we are Disney fans, there is one set I've been afterwards, and it is this one. So this is the 100th anniversary. So as you can see, the projector at top reads 100, and then you have like these film cells, and then you have Walt Disney with Mickey, Minnie, Bambi and Dumbo. So this set came out, it was £100. I think it was like the end of last year it came out. I've seen it gone down to about £75. That's the cheapest I've seen it. Obviously, if you had vouchers and something like that, maybe you can knock a bit more money, but that's the lowest I've seen it. This cost me £20, or literally just under £20. And essentially what I can see is it looks like it's all there. You can tell it's not necessarily some bits don't necessarily look official, but they could just be weird bits put in there. You can, sorry, the glare. I can see Walt Disney and that, and it all looks good enough. And I mean, I'm gonna then put it together with the wife, hopefully over the weekend, give us something to do together. And yeah, then I can display it. So really good to have had this. Obviously at £20, you can't really go wrong. And then we have this item. So this is the thing that I've been after. I have seen some people try to sell it on eBay for cheaper, but then when I say cheaper, obviously with import charges and stuff like that, you never know. AliExpress, they kind of calculate all of that in, so I know if I have to pay the tax or not. So this turned up 2 days ago from when this video was shot. So it was last week from when this video is, and I have pulled the figure out. So this is the builder figure. It looks like it's intact and it looks like it is good enough quality. So I am really happy for this. I now have 2 builder figure parts that I can then get rid of. They're the common ones, so I don't know if anybody would want to take them. But here he is in all his glory, a King Shark. So yeah, this is King Shark. So this is the Sly Stallone character from the Suicide Squad. His arms and stuff feel a little stiff, and that his movable arms are a little tight. They don't go out as far as I thought from my version, so I don't know if maybe this is a modified version of him. Obviously he has his shark head and the mouth that can move a little bit, but not massively amount. But to be honest, he's going to sit on the shelf, not really doing a lot. I don't know, because I haven't got a complete figure, if the joints are right, or if this is somebody who's kind of made a half knockoff figure. I don't really care. It looks good. I have a complete figure now, so for me, I'm happy at that. And stuff, as I say, from looking at it, I think the joints are different. So because I say my one, I mean, I don't know if I can then pop the legs off of this guy, and if it will then be the same as the other one. Let's just see. I mean, no, it's quite fixed in there, so I'm not going to try and yank all the bits apart. I mean, but I'd imagine someone's probably just taken a mould and done a slightly cheaper, less articulated version of it, which is fine. I'm happy for him to sit there. I'm not going to really quibble. As I say, it would have cost me another £40–60 to complete the version I have, so this guy is fine. So yeah, glad to have him. So a Lego set and a shark, £40, or I think it was £40 and some pence, but glad to have, you know, complete this and add this to my not Marvel Legends, DC wave. It makes me want to rewatch the Suicide Squad movie, so maybe that is something I will pick up in the next few days. Anyway, have you tried AliExpress? What are your thoughts and feelings on it? Let me know down in the comments below. I've been Star Signal. So, sorry to interject this video. Should have lined this all up. So obviously, I got the King Shark and I took the guy apart because I wanted to see actually how it works. So it's quite like a section bit, so you can see that's the waist. Stomach obviously looks like it's, if I can pull the two, they're basically just these type of unions and that. So where my first estimation was, it's more or less the same mould, but without the joints. When I actually take my proper version, so this is what I got, and then you compare him, you can see that the arms are quite smaller. So if I put them side by side there, because obviously this has all the articulation, or should have if that little bit of plastic isn't in there. So, and then he can move his bit stiff, because you can tell I haven't really used it. So I was thinking, well, can I piece it? His head can kind of sit there. So, I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, maybe this is, I take the head. Who knows? The trousers, unfortunately, due to the join, and there should be a waist bit there, they won't fit at all. You can see it's kind of mixed mashed. So now, having looked at how articulated this is, I'm now second guessing of if I keep this guy or just put him in my scrap bin and sell him for like £5–10 to someone who's interested in it, and then still go hunting for it. Yes. So, kind of AliExpress was a hit and a miss, because obviously the Lego hopefully was still good. But yeah, looking at that, I think it's going to be more impressive if I get the build-a figure all complete. So I a bit hindered myself there, but just wanted to add that in. Star Signal Toys, hope you like this little pickup with a twist, and I shall see you in the next one.